we're going to go through some markup tools, and what this allows you to do is to take your iPad, take a picture or have a photo. You can take a picture of a worksheet, anything you're working on, and then you can actually use the Apple Pencil on that to actually draw over it, mark arrows, do all those things. So let's take an example of that. So I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to go over here and take a picture of some text here. And now I have that picture. So then I go up here to the top and I click edit. Once I click edit, I have three little dots down here at the bottom. I touch that and then I have a markup icon that pops up. Once I touch the markup icon, I now have tools that show up across the bottom. We have a marker, a chiseled marker, a pencil, and an eraser. So first, if I choose the widths, darknesses, all of those things are available. I can change the color and I can write on the page, as you can see. If I change it to the chiseled marker, I could pick yellow and I could actually highlight passages across the top and bottom, anywhere on the screen. I can also choose the red, choose the pencil, and it actually looks like red pencil. Let's see if we can zoom in and see that. So it actually looks like pencil lead on paper. It's really neat. Also a new feature that you'll start seeing on iPads is you have a rainbow, so you can pick all the different colors. I also have an eraser. So when I pick the eraser, I can just mark through and it removes all of the stuff that I added. Down in the very bottom corner, I have a plus sign. On that plus sign, I can add text. So I can add a text box, drag that around. I can change the fonts. I can change how big it is. I can put anything I want on this. Also from the plus sign, I have a magnifier. So I can actually magnify text on the page. The green is the intensity of the zoom, and then the blue is the size. So I can actually make it bigger and smaller. I can also change the size of what it is, all sorts of different ideas on that. I also have arrows that I can pull in. Once I have an arrow in, I can turn around and change the thickness of it, make it thicker, move that around as well. So I can do a lot of different things within actual markup. Once I'm done, I can hit done and it'll actually save that with all of the information that I put on it. Part 2 of this is one of my favorite apps, especially for those of you that are used to having whiteboards and also document cameras. We have an app, it's available in self-service, and it's called Whiteboard. When I go to Whiteboard, it is exactly all that it is. It is a whiteboard. So I can choose whatever color along the bottom, can write on it. I can also use my finger with this. I can use it either way. Got blue, a couple of different colors, same thing, eraser. So I can erase anything that's on the page. I can also adjust the thickness of how thick it's writing. I have 3 different settings on that. I can pull in pictures. From there, I can actually add grid lines. I can make like notebook paper. There's our grid. I can actually even change the color of it. And for you coaches out there, there's actually some sports fields and courts on there, so you can actually use this as your clipboard. The other thing that's really nice about it is once you're done and you've used it, there's going to be a little arrow that points down. Once I hit that, it has saved it to my camera roll. So I could turn around and add that to Google Classroom, anything like that. One really nice feature, those of you that have learned about screen record, you can actually use this at the same time that you're screen recording. You cannot AirPlay at the same time, but you could write out a lesson and work out problems. Another great idea is having Whiteboard on the kids' iPads. Then they're able to work out problems and explain what they're doing as they actually write on the iPad. So really great thing from that. Really, again, Whiteboard, really great app, and it's located in self-service for you. If you found this video helpful, make sure and hit that like button.
To make sure you get more videos like this, be sure to click right here to subscribe and to click the bell to make sure you get notifications.
If you'd like to submit a topic or concept for future videos, there's a link in the description down below.
And if you're looking for more digital learning tips and tricks, make sure to follow us on Twitter.